Hello, my name is Joe and welcome to the very first edition of Joe's YouTube Creator Cafe. You'll notice that I'm playing a video game here in this case. But you may also notice that this game is recorded at 1080p at 60 frames per second on ultra settings. So if you've always said to yourself, you know what, I would like to start my own YouTube gaming channel, and you were curious, how do these people do these recordings? This is the channel you've been looking for. So in addition to video game recordings, I also do desktop recordings. I actually have a couple of channels. And and they're not very big, maybe a few hundred users on some. And I think my biggest one is my gaming channel at the time of this recording. It only has about 5,000 subscribers. But I get asked a lot, Joe, how did you record this? How did you make your video look like this? How did you edit such and such? And I thought to myself, all right, I throw up my hands. I'm tired of explaining the same thing over and over and over again. It's time to make a tutorial series. But I didn't want those tutorial videos to get lost in all the other videos that are on those other channels. So I thought, you know what? This merits a channel all on its own. So this channel is just about techniques that I've discovered that seem to work for me for creating YouTube videos. And, various different ways that I record, how I'll be editing them, and hopefully it'll show you something that you'll be able to use so that you can do it too. YouTube's pretty big. There should be room for just about everybody, so I'm happy to share what I've learned, and at the same time I'd like to hear from you. If there's something you're curious about or that I haven't covered yet, let me know. Perhaps you have an idea for something that you think would make a good tutorial that I could probably make something for, or demonstrate, or discuss. It's a very complicated subject when you think about it. Game recording, for example. So, here this game is being recorded. Here's the short version with a piece of software, but it calls to a piece of hardware, and the hardware encodes it, and I have multiple drives in order to keep everything going nice and smooth, and have to have enough hard drive space and make sure that they don't interfere with each other, and yada 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 yada. And we'll go through all of those step by step on this channel. So it should be a lot of fun. In addition to these game recordings, I also make desktop recordings where I'll capture my desktop and demonstrate things as I'm installing different applications or testing out operating systems. And so if that's something that appeals to you, we can look at that too. Oh, and for recording purposes, this channel is platform independent. So I'll be demonstrating how to do these things both on the Windows platform and also on the Linux platform. So whether you happen to be a user for, sorry Mac people, I don't have a Mac anymore. I did have one briefly for a while. I'll refrain from commenting. It's just for the price, the Macs are just not worth it for me. I can buy, multiple regular Windows computers or 4 or 5 Linux computers for what those Macs cost, and get the same benefits. I know I'm probably already going to get hate mail. So this is a creator's corner, although I do know some creators who edit their videos on Mac, so who knows, maybe we might be able to get a guest contributor in here, or I don't know, at some point I might break down. I mean, this is not a guarantee, but maybe I might find some Mac use just so I can make videos of it, and we'll see. In fact, even for fun, I think I could probably even demonstrate how to make videos from console systems. So, using a little piece of external hardware, and, we can just jam it there in the back and then see about making videos off of even that stuff as well. So anything to do with YouTube creation is fair game here on this channel. Now, if you've never heard of me, like I said, I've got a few channels on various different subjects. And in fact, recently, this last summer, I even attended a YouTube Creator Day where I met lots of other creators in person and got to speak with YouTube in person and ask them a lot of questions, about algorithms and how things are weighted. And it was a bit of an eye-opener. It was a very good trip. And I kind of miss that interaction of meeting other creators, so I thought to myself, not everybody can afford to fly out to one of these things or drive out to them if you're close enough And I thought, wouldn't it be great to have virtual YouTube, creator collaborations? Oh, by the way, if you're a channel and, like I said, my biggest channel is my gaming channel, which, like I said, it only has 5,000 subscribers. But if that sounds like a lot to you, and you're thinking, you know what, Joe, it'd be a big help to me if I got a shout out, this is the way to let me know. So send me a message on this channel. Whoops, I guess I'm full. Because people will send them to some of my other channels. It gets lost in the mail. I'm not ignoring those people. It's just like this avalanche of mail on the gaming channel, and the people are like, hey, can I get a shout out? They get drowned in the... By the time I find their message, it's like months later. I'm like, oh, hey, I saw your message. And they're like, oh, I see you how you are. You never answer all the mail. And I was like, oh, sorry. So this will be like I said, the Creator Cafe, where we can mix things up. Speaking of the Creator Cafe and the fact that not everybody can afford to fly out to, say, like a big conference, I was thinking it would be fun to get together online virtually. There's an application called Discord, which is used by gamers for voice chat. You'll hear it used on my gaming channel quite a bit. And I was thinking that we could have days where we get together and chat about different technical issues. So if someone has burning questions where they want to have a dialogue rather than just type something and then wait for a reply, maybe like in a week. I'll try to be better than that about answering my mail, but or messages here on this channel. But for those types of days, like I said, if there's something you see me do on one of my channels and you think you would like to learn how to do it, I'm happy to share. So that's the purpose of the Creator Cafe, so I can share what little I've learned, and who knows, maybe I'll learn a trick or two from you. All right, I look forward to starting to make tutorials, at least for the little things that I know how to do here on this channel. See you next time.